Hey, what's going on? It's Cadet Schroffnagel. Check it out, we're going to be doing the security duffel today for field training. Your CTAs, FTOs are going to be trying to get into your duffel that you're going to use at AEF. So we got the duffel right here, got my TSA approved lock, and we're going to go through what the FTM says. So for the duffel / security bag, cadets will ensure the security bags are tightly secured and locked at all times. It means not permitting items to be removed. So this is going to be holding any of your money, cash, credit cards, your Bible, religious items, anything else like that that you don't want getting stolen while you're at AEF. So we take our duffel here. We've got kind of 4 sides to it. First is your little pin, and you got 3 separate holes, and of course you've got your latch right here that hooks onto your pin. So to start it, you're going to take this hole opposite of your pin. Put the pin through that, and then you're going to latch it. So this is the base, this is where we start, and this gives you kind of 2 sides. This is what you're going to be rolling, your little 2 wings here. You're going to be rolling those forward and then latching them on, and that's what's going to secure this bag. So we'll start here on my right side. You're going to start in the middle, and you're going to roll tightly. You really want to focus on making sure the roll is really tight and really good here in the middle. That's what's going to keep this whole thing secure, and that's where your CTAs, your FTOs are going to be trying to get their hands in and get you goodies. So you're just rolling it forward real tight. This whole time you're rolling, you want to make sure that you keep access to this hole because you've got to pin it on. So I like to kind of hold that while I roll, get the first couple rolls in, and then roll the outside up over the top of the inside. That's nice and tight, and I've got this hole still open, so I unlatch my pin, put my hole back over that other pin, and then I'll relatch this so it doesn't pop off while I'm working on the other side. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. A lot of people like to roll opposite directions. I don't think it really matters. I prefer to go the same way. It just keeps it the same, and I think it keeps it just as secure as possible. So I fold with this, kind of keeps it flat, fold that flap over. So we're just going to do the same thing over here. Just folding, keeping access to my hole over here. The inside, grab the hole to the outside. Nice and tight. It only really takes like 2 or 3 rolls. And then when you go to unlatch this pin, on this one you need to make sure that you secure that right side or that first side you did down, because if you don't, it'll pop off when you unrelease, or it could pop off when you unrelease that latch, and then you got to restart the whole thing. So you got that hold down. Put my second side through, and then relatch it. Now from here, it's pretty secure. Take my TSA lock, pin that down, get it through the latch, and then lock it. So now that's locked up, this is secure, and no amount of brute force or finger strength is going to be able to get them into my cash and my credit card. So like you guys saw, this is a lot of work on the fingers. It takes a little bit of a time, even though I've got a little bit of practice on it, so make sure you get some practice on this before you go to field training. And you get it down pat, you're gonna have quick time hacks. You gotta be able to do this quickly, multiple times a day, every time you gotta get in and out of here. It's always gotta be locked up when you're not around. Yeah, so that's the security duffel.